Okay, so here's a question that I get a lot is about a swimming pool. Is a swimming pool a benefit when you sell a house, or is it a benefit when you buy a house? Well, on the buyer side, it all comes down to preference. I've got clients that are just like going, look, we've got to have a pool. And so they look for that. Or if there's not a pool, we need a yard big enough to put in a pool. How much is a pool going to cost? We start running through that. I mean, out here in California, you're looking minimum for a basic hole in the ground pool with equipment, looking like 85 to 100 grand usually. And then if you get really fancy, you're in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. So if you're selling a house, I've had people that have been like, hey, our pool, we have some problems with it. You know, what is the deal? Should we dig it out, bury it? What do you think of this? Well, to me in Southern California, a pool is always a plus when I list a house. Even if the surface isn't great, to resurface a pool depends on the size, could be like 10 to 15 grand. The equipment isn't great. Again, the equipment could be another 10 to 15 grand for new equipment. Just depends on kind of what's underground with all the piping and all that type of stuff. So you have to look at the cost to do all those things to take the pool value away. Because in my opinion, a lot with the appraisers, you are going to get extra money for that pool, especially like I said in Southern California, starts getting hot. Everybody wants to be in that pool. So things to think about when you're selling a house with a pool that maybe has some issues. There are things you can do to fix it up to make it look a little nicer. But I think in a lot of cases, if it's the surface of the pool, that takes a lot of work for them to come and dig everything out or scrape it all and fix it. If it's the equipment, you might be able to change out a filter, you know, or the pump or certain things for maybe not too expensive. But it's always better to disclose those things up front, let people know, hey, there might be a credit for the pool for these things. You know, if your client really wants the house, or in this situation, like I said, I've been talking about, things are below 1.5 million right now in Southern California. People are going to buy it as is with that pool because they just want the house. So the pool kind of question is up in the air. It depends on what you want to do. If you're buying, if you want a pool, then it's obviously going to be a must for you. But selling, there's a lot of discussions to have, and I can walk you through that. So just DM me or reach out, put some comments down below. I'd love to answer those for you. Agent B, here to help when you're ready. I'll see ya.